this video guide by Wellforce. Today we'll be covering how to configure and utilize safe links and safe attachments in Office 365. The locations of these settings are subject to change from Microsoft, so please understand if they move in the future. The first thing we'll need to know is that the ATP Safe Links features are active when the policies are set up for email and Office documents, the Office 365 client apps are configured to use modern authentication, users have signed in to Office 365 using their work or school account, and your organization's email must pass through Exchange Online protection. Now, let's head over to the Safe Links section. To do so, you have two options. You can either go directly to the URL, which is protection.office.com, or you could go to the Microsoft 365 Security Center. From here, you can click on More Resources. If we scroll down, we'll find the Office 365 Security and Compliance Center. And when you click on Open, that'll bring you to the protection page. From here, we'll click on the Threat Management dropdown, Policy, and then we'll click on ATP Safe Links. Once you're on this page, you'll see that there are some default policies already set up. We have a policy that applies to the entire organization, and then we also have policies that apply to specific recipients. At this point, you'll either want to add in some new policies or simply review this policy and modify it to your liking. That's what we'll recommend doing. If there are any URLs that you know that you're going to need to block, you can go ahead and add them to this list here. One thing to note is that when you do enter the URL, you simply need to type in the URL without this specific slash. So you just enter in the domain directly. Now that we've reviewed and configured safe links, let's go ahead and move on to safe attachments. On the same page, we're going to go down to Threat Management, go to Policy, then we're going to click on ATP Safe Attachments. On this page at the top, you'll notice there's a Protect Files in SharePoint, OneDrive, and Teams. If this is not enabled, Microsoft does recommend that you enable it. Further down, we'll see the Protect Email Attachments section. From here, you can modify the existing Safe Attachments policy, or we could go ahead and click on the plus sign to add more. From here, we're going to want to give the policy a name. So for example, let's say we want a policy that's called No Delay. This policy would allow us to send the email to users immediately, but then have the attachments get scanned and then sent later on the same email. Under the response section, let's go ahead and change it to dynamic delivery. Again, this will deliver the message without attachments first, and then reattach them once the scan is complete. Be sure to read through these to see if there's something more specifically that you need. However, we're just going to keep going. For the redirect attachment, we do recommend that you enable this and have an admin receive these emails to monitor. And then of course there's the Apply To section. This will allow you to specify any specific users, groups, or domains that you want this policy to apply to. From there, we'll simply hit Save, and it'll show up on our list. This list is a priority list, so it will go through one by one, following the list in order. If you want to make sure one policy gets hit first, be sure to move it up or down the list. Once we've made our changes, we'll go ahead and hit Save. You'll need to allow at least 30 minutes for the changes to take effect. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Please comment below if you have any requests for videos or topics, as we would love to hear your thoughts. Also, please visit wellforceit.com for more information, and remember, stay safe out there.